Go to the garden and bring me a pumpkin. I'm awful famished and I would like to eat.
Cinderella quickly complied, finding the best pumpkin that she could, while wondering how this could even help her to get to the ball, because this is so flippin' ridiculous. Why do I need to go digging in the f***ing fields and get a stupid pumpkin so that I can turn into a princess? Oh, I like this music. This is sweet.
Ooh. Ooh.
The fairy godmother dug out the insides of the pumpkin. Thought she was just like, okay. I thought she was just scooping out the innards of Cinderella, only leaving the shell. She then tapped it with her wand. The pumpkin suddenly changed into a beautiful golden carriage. She said,
"Bippity boppity boo,"
and it turned into the carriage. She then told Cinderella to open the mousetrap a little, and tapped every mouse that began to escape. When did this mousetrap come into the picture? I don't understand. There was no build-up for that. There was just a mousetrap now. The mice then changed into horses, making a fine team of 6, with a beautiful dapple? What is it? Gray coat. Sure, that means something I don't know. For the coach, the fairy godmother then tapped a rat with her wand, killing it instantly. Changing it into a big coach with one of the finest mustaches that anyone had ever seen. Oh man, I bet that was a glorious stash. She told Cinderella to just completely hit the enter button and to ruin the story. Satisfied with her work, the fairy godmother promptly turned to Cinderella.
Perfect. Are you happy now? You can go to the ball.
Yeah, but will I really be going in these rags? This is me talking in my normal voice, obviously, because, I'm Cinderella. As soon as those words left Cinderella's mouth, her fairy godmother tapped her with her wand, and her mother of clothing became a golden and silver dress, accented with many jewels. Now, on her feet, there were glass slippers, the most beautiful pattern in the world. Thus adorned, she began to step into her carriage, but as she did, her stepmother warned her that if she stayed at the ball past 12 o'clock, the spell would be broken, everything would return to normal, her dress into rags, the horses into mice, and her carriage into a pumpkin. Cinderella promised her fairy godmother that she wouldn't forget to leave the ball before midnight, excited and almost jumping for joy. But she couldn't, because she has these high heels on here, and that would have broke her ankles. It was a whole new world for her, which is me. Talking about myself in the third person, because I'm so cool. When she arrived, God, look at me, I've got the low dress, it's hanging off my shoulders there, accenting how smooth my skin is, and I've got my hair done up, and my eyes are so green. Oh, this is great. Look at that guy. Look at these people. They don't even have eyes. I bet they're so jealous of my eyes. And these skanks over here. Obviously, these are the skanks that were invited. This guy right here is obviously on the left. He's like peeking at him. Like, he looks like he's pretending to play the standing violin bass thing he's got going on there. But really, he's just checking out the skanks. He's just waiting until the party's over. When she arrived, someone had alerted the king that a princess had arrived that no one seemed to recognize, and when she came in the ballroom, there was a long silence. Everybody was just like, what? The people stopped dancing, and the violinist stopped playing. Everyone was staring at the mysterious unknown beauty that had just walked in. All the one woman that was there paid attention to her hair and clothes, making preparations in their minds to have something like hers tomorrow, as it would surely be the new trend. So this, basically, I got the Rachel cut going on right now. You know, the first one to pull it off, and then everybody after that is just wearing the Rachel cut from Friends. Bothered by all the looks she had never received before, Cinderella tried to be discreet, not having expected to be the center of attention. She saw some familiar figures and quickly went to go sit with her sisters to talk. It was the first time she was talking with them equally, which filled her with pleasure. While she was trying to be forgotten from the assistants and to integrate the habits and customs of the place, a young, handsome man invited her to dance. The orchestra played what she had requested, a song that her mother taught her when she was a child. A wonderful little melody that you would most likely hear from a music box, lighthearted and playful. Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. It's in color. This guy, look, we got freaking Gym Leader Neil here from Pokemon. Gym Leader Lance, we got him there. He's taking a break from his Dragonite and his Metagross or whatever the flip he had. And he's dancing with me and my buck teeth. That's so nice. Man, I'm just the best. After their dance had come to an end, she stood on the balcony all by herself, humming the song again, wanting to engrave this memory in her heart forever. The young man followed her. He was captivated by her beauty, of course, but also because of her unusual behavior. She seemed like a dream to him, disconnected from reality, head in the clouds every once in a while, a bit clumsy, calm, and reserved, a true daydreamer. The other ladies posed like peacocks, looking for compliments, complaining about the heat, drafts, time, food, and everything, because they're just completely spoiled, and nothing's ever good enough for them, and I am the best. But she just stood there and smiled, a soft, mysterious smile on her lips. She's got, you can see, on her lips, on my lips there, I have just the softest, most mysterious smile that this prince has ever seen in his life, and he doesn't know what to say. He's just shell-shocked by it, basically. She sparked his curiosity. There, I told you. He's just absolutely shell-shocked. He attempted to talk to her with rigorous politeness. Rigorous politeness. Oh my god, you look so pretty right now. Your hair is beautiful. Your eyes are great. I love your teeth. That's basically what he said. Courtesies that she shot down as useless drivel. She simply began talking the way she always did, telling him stories and asking questions. Hundreds and hundreds of questions. She seemed so odd in the landscape. The man had grown up in that... Oh, God Lord. I just read that completely wrong. She seemed so odd in the landscape the man had grown up in that he began to feel more and more at ease with her. More at ease than he'd ever been with anyone before. Their conversation was sincere, without lies or any false pretenses. He confessed his desire for freedom, his disgust of the golden cage that was imprisoning him. Or so he felt. She led him on the path of her dreams, describing worlds she created in her mind and lives that could have been hers. Drawn in by her words that had made him see thousand wonders, he stepped closer to her and kissed her on the lips. She quivered. Oh! Her heart beat loudly in her chest. No one had ever centered all of their attention on her, and she felt a bit... She felt a bit... I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. And she felt both flattered and embarrassed. They both seemed to understand each other, even without saying anything. They could feel something unspeakable in the air, a spark, a blush, dry, writhing lips longing for something. It's getting pretty hot up in here, right? They're just both, just lunging at each other right now, heaving at each other, and making weird goat noises. Cinderella had never been in love before, yet in the darkness of the balcony under the stars, this feeling appeared obvious to her. It was there, so close. A smile lit up her face as she took her turn to step forward, getting closer, little by little. The mannerisms of that time would have wanted a lady to keep her distance, and the young man was surprised by this.
What an odd girl. Is she real? Will she disappear if I touch her inappropriately?